doing a lot of work with engineering firms lately. And as I'm sure you understand, engineering firms have a lot of very smart people there. And these very smart people, when they think about their interviews, they tend to think about them kind of like they are tests. So they think of an interview as being chock full of questions that they are being asked to respond to. And they think the interview is all about figuring out the right answers and presenting those right answers. I'm here to suggest that that is not an accurate and not a energizing or appropriate way to think about an interview. It's not necessarily about having the right information. In general, by the time you get to an interview, your prospect understands that you are an expert in whatever service you offer, and they know that you can do the job. They know that you're smart. They know that you have plenty of answers at your disposal. It's not in their heads to try to screw you up. They're not lining up these strong candidates so they can go, well, option number one couldn't answer this question, and option number two couldn't answer this other question. Option number three answered every question, so we're going with option three. That's not how they operate. That sounds like a relationship that is going to be excruciating from start to finish. So I want to suggest what an interview actually is. It's a chemistry experience. It is seeing what you're like with the selection committee members, with their team. It's getting a sense of how you interact with them and how you respond to tough questions, how you respond to tough circumstances. So if they throw out a question that you are unprepared for, if they throw out a question that you don't know the answer to, it is perfectly fine to say, I don't know. I want to suggest that you continue on from there, though. You don't just want to say, I don't know, next question. You want to say, great question. I don't know the answer to that, but here's what I would do to get the answer, because you need that answer. So you want to talk about your process for going through your team, going through your network if necessary, reaching out to all of the resources at your disposal and finding a really valuable, useful response to that question that they threw out. They want to know that you have a means for coming up with the information that you can rely on and that they can rely on. So think about it that way. Think about an interview not like a test, but as a chemistry experiment that allows you to demonstrate that you have what it takes to mix with them successfully.